faster and faster and faster as they come down. As I said, a full-out effort on this. You can go about 200 metres as Jonah starts to make the move off the front again here. This is the first big attack. He's gone a long way from home because this is junior men's under 17 racing, and they will chase a carrot down the stick the same way a donkey would in junior racing. There is no two ways about it. If it was a rabbit, we'd be calling them greyhounds because they will chase anything that moves in this racing, and it's really going to put some pressure on the guys who have been sitting down the back and hanging on into those low 20s, 23, 20, still got 26 in this group though, so they're doing very nicely indeed. A number of these riders really putting up a good show indeed. Nearly 2 kilometres to go. We saw a long sprint in the 15 women from about 500 metres, but it was all won in the last 50 metres. You've got to time your sprint, don't you?
It was. You definitely do, and especially on this, as I said before at the start of this last lap, it is just slightly downhill. A couple of left-hand bends as they approach that finishing flag. So if you mistime your sprint, they're going to come over top of you pretty quickly. So the pace has dropped off. There's a little bit of foxing going on, and as I said, that they've hit 50 k's an hour again. So it's back away against 2k. So underneath the 2k to go banner.
It's commentator's curse, mate. As soon as you say they're doing one thing, they will change on straight away.
21.5 k's covered already. We've got 20 odd riders left in the field. It's going to be a really, really fast finish. And I feel it'd be a blanket finish here, Matt. Maybe hard one to call.
It's going to be a very hard one to call because we've still got nearly 30 riders up for the finish here. We're going to call them by first name because as you can see on the screen, we don't have the second names available. Riley Collette, however, as soon as I say that, there you go, commentator's curse. As soon as you say one thing, the other thing will happen. Riley Collette is a local West Australian, so that's how we know that name. As we come through to the finish now, 1.3 kilometres to go. Remember, they've got the left-hand bend. Top of the screen, left-hand side, is where they're racing to at the moment. It's starting to string out a little bit because we're going back up to around the 45, 46 kilometres an hour. Oscar starts to make a move down the outside. Here we go. Who's going to have the legs today? Connor comes to the front. Noah B, then Matson, Hamish. They're the first four. We have a look at the power outputs at the moment. Everyone is just being a little bit cagey. The rider that panics first is the rider that loses the best. But you don't have to worry about going first. You just don't want to panic at this stage. You see them all moving forward.
Some big watts there, mate.
Huge
360 watts.
Ben Pepper.
K's an hour.
Ben Pepper, 10 watts per kilo.
He's gone early, Ben.
Very early indeed.
He's 8.5 watts per kilo, like you say. It's
500 metres. Riley Collette's now stepping out.
A slingshot.
Logan leads the way. Then we've got Connor, Oliver. They're going to turn left into the home straight in a second. Noah leading the way in first place. Oscar up into second. Now they start to swamp at 300 metres to go. Who's it going to be? As Peter Dawson said, it's going to be a blanket finish as they come into the straight now. Oscar is there. Oliver leads. Noah, Harvey as well. Who's it going to be as they come down the line? Everybody out of the saddle. It's a blanket finish. Oh, look at the pace through. Ephraim goes through. Has he got it? Oh,
Very nice.
Harvey possibly.